You are number 666.
Do you find the current political climate amusing or scary, or do you have an opinion on? It's always sort of crazy around election time. Do you see much of a difference between this particular election or the last one or any others that you've been experienced in your life?
This one seems crazier. More, no rules. You know, they're all attacking each other, especially the Trump guy. You know, it's like that guy just says whatever he wants. It's crazy. The stuff he says is mind blowing to me. It's like, what the hell? But
it doesn't seem to be affecting him negatively, though.
No, it's like the more scandal he creates, the more points he gets. You know, it's like I think it's working for him for some reason. I stay away from politics. So I don't have any political friends. You know, I don't know any politician. You know, so it's like it's a side of life that to me is really dirty. What they do to people. Coming from Brazil, which is a complete corrupt government, always been corrupt, and we trust, you know, we learn not to trust our politicians and stuff like that. And you know, I don't know. I think, in my opinion, Bush was very bad for this country. I think the stuff he did was really, really horrible, and you know, the unnecessary
war criminal,
wars,
maybe
war criminal, right? Unnecessary wars, the killing of thousands of innocent lives, the invasion of Iraq, which is completely, there was no justification. They never found any, you know, weapons of mass destruction. They didn't find nothing. That guy's a lunatic, you know. So anybody is better than him. But this Trump guy is kind of bringing back a lot of feelings from that Bush era. So I'm hoping that you know, he don't get in power, because I think it'd be really bad for the U.S. to have a guy like that again.
Are you able to vote in America?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a citizen now.
Yeah.
You have been for a while.
Yeah, I have double citizenship.
Okay.
I kept my Brazilian one, so I have a Brazilian passport. But I also, you know, decided to get American one to become easier in my life here, you know, and so because I have a driver license, and so I got an American passport, you know.
What's the benefit of having a dual citizenship?
Not much, you know, because the Brazilian passport is worth crap. It's only good.
Doesn't get you into any borders quicker anywhere?
In South America,
okay.
You know. So when I travel to South America, I travel with my Brazilian passport, which is like quicker, less lines.
So there's a benefit.
There's a little bit of a benefit, you know. The passport I really want to get is like from my family. My brother has it. Is the Italian passport, because that's really good in Europe, you know. And I can get it because my dad was Italian, and so I can probably get a third passport. I might have to give up the Brazilian one to do that.
Passports are expensive, right?
Yeah, I'm like Jason Bourne. I'm like collecting passports.
Nice. And what's your favorite thing about going on tour?
Apart from the shows, because the shows are the best time. I'm looking forward to every second of the stage. You know, I feed on that excitement of the crowd and all that. Just stuff that you see that like other people don't get to see. Even if it's like just going around, sometimes in a neighborhood, there's nothing really, not even museums or nothing. Just walk in a neighborhood and you just see a piece of America that a lot of people don't get to see it. And we also see a lot of the exotic of the world. You know, I've been to Tunisia, Serbia, Russia, Kazakhstan.
Traveling.
A lot of, you know, so we've seen a lot of cool stuff through the years, man. It's a blessed life, you know. So I wouldn't trade it for anything.
That's awesome. Now there's been a lot of death this year with Lemmy and David Bowie and Prince. As these people dying made you reflect on your life at all? Or is it sort of sad and then you carry on?
It's sad, especially Lemmy. That was the one that hit home for me. Knowing him personally, and I had a really strange friendship with Lemmy, because we started not liking each other at first, and which is not the case for a lot of other musicians. And I pissed him off, you know, and he talked some crap about me, and you know, I was young and drunk and didn't give a fuck much, and it was like I did a photo shoot where I just was throwing wine at him. He got really mad about that. And then we wanted to play Orgasmatron there. He wouldn't let us. So in the last show in Germany, we all jumped naked on their stage like a bunch of crazy Brazilian naked monkeys on the stage, you know.
I don't want to think about that.
He got super mad. He got real mad at that. But then when we patch out, when we make friends again, which is a couple years later, one of the things he told me that was really stuck with me is like, he says, "I like you, Max. I like you because you're not an ass kisser. You're an arrogant son of a bitch like me. Keep it like that." And I always thought that was really cool of him to say that, you know. And so he was really, also for the influence, you know. He influenced so much. Even the name Sepultura comes from a Motorhead song, you know, "Dancing on Your Grave." Translation of grave is Sepultura. And you know, that's why we do Ace of Spades in tribute for him every night with all the bands. And I think he was the one that you know, David Bowie, I never got too much interest. I don't know. I think he was a great artist too, and Prince was also a great artist, but it's not from my world. You know, Lemmy is the one that was from my world. I think Lemmy and Dio and Dimebag are being the ones that really have hit it home. You know, and it make you kind of look at your life, but at the same time you have to keep on living. You cannot let those things paralyze you. And for me, what's important is to keep going, keep moving, keep creating. You know, that's why I'm going to be busy all the way to December. I'm doing the Roots tour with Igor, and we're playing the whole Roots record with Fear Factory opening. It's going to be an amazing tour, and we're doing a US tour, a European tour, and a South American tour, going all the way to Christmas.
And you're playing a festival with Sepultura as part of that, is that
Right.
correct?
Yeah, we're doing a Canadian festival, Amnesia Rock.
Have you guys been able to, you know, reach out and ask them not to play certain songs, or?
Nah, no, it's they play whatever they want. We play whatever we want. You know, it's kind of like there's no stuff like that. And
So no chance you guys would draw straws on which song to play, or so some beer pong or something.
no, none of that. No, we play whatever you want, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
You are number 666.